I believe there is great healing in sex, and not just sex with your partner. I think that sex with yourself can be incredibly healing. Now, I'm not talking about the non-sacred, quickie fucking yourself, although there's a place for that too. I'm talking about really loving yourself. And I would even invite that the sensuality is just as important as the sexuality. And I'm talking solo. Welcome to Body of Truth. I am Rebecca Windsor. Body of Truth was born when, after years of denying my inner voice, having to rebuild my life from the bottom up, it smashed through and I started listening to it. In making these big changes in my life, I found that in order to make them stick, they needed to go through my physical body so that I could have that muscle memory, making new neural pathways. So I'm creating an actual new reality, a physical new reality for myself. I'm not much for woo-woo. This is really all of everything that worked and didn't work for me. And I hope that this provokes in you, perhaps listening to your own inner voice and your own sense of self-exploration. And that brings us right back to where we are, self-exploration. Because obviously, I believe that masturbation is very healthy, and more than healthy, I think it is necessary for health. I feel that your systems need to be used so they stay robust and working. Especially someone that's a little bit older, I really want to keep all of my systems working as well as they can. I'm a vibrant sexual person. I don't see that stopping anytime soon. And that's also because I have a practice to keep that going. But I'm putting actual sex to the side for a moment. We will definitely talk about that. But what I wanted to just touch on today is touching ourselves lovingly. So a great example from a wonderful teacher that I had was, how do you wash yourself in the shower? Is it quick? Is it rough? Is it, do you take the time to buy yourself like the most beautiful soap and actually, because everyone has to take a shower. It's like the one place, even as a young mother, even as, people that know time do get 2 minutes in the shower. And so what I would offer you is take that time and touch yourself like you love yourself. If that leads to sex, great. But again, I'm talking before that connection with your body, that you appreciate it, because we run around so much and we exercise and we use them, but I don't know that we necessarily take the time to honor them in love. And I feel the same way, like before or after meditation practice, if you have it, or right before you're going to sleep, just running your hands down your body. And again, if that leads to like a sexual experience, that's great. But more than that, touching yourself like you love yourself. We've all heard that saying where people say, do you talk to yourself the way you would talk to someone else? And no, when we chastise ourselves, we're ruthless and we're more loving and forgiving with others. And so what I would suggest is, would you touch someone you love the way that you either ignore your own body or just kind of don't give it attention and love? So, the other thing is we can become so detached from our bodies that yes, we're inhibiting them, we're going through the motions, but we're numb. We're numb to the experience of feeling like a feather on our skin. So I offer you today to take a moment, shower or not, and touch yourself like you love yourself. Hold yourself like you crave to be held. Not that you don't get that, or maybe you don't get that. But I think that only by loving ourselves through and through, yes, taking good emotional care of ourselves, but we need to incorporate the physical body, because again, as we want to change and create a new reality for ourselves, it's the body that makes it real. It's the body that will bring it to this here and now. And I see so many people walking around, kind of floating around in their bodies, but not inhabiting them. It's an action, it's an act. And so I would urge you to just review your relationship with your body. Are you fully inhabiting it? So I hope that you found this valuable. I invite you to subscribe if you did, or share it if you think that someone would benefit. You can click the link below, and I will be sending out weekly pieces of information that are probably even more explicit than I am here. And again, I invite you to, do some of your own exploration, and I upload every day, and I'll see you tomorrow.